Welcome to video 8 on the SCARM Model Railway Editor. Let's have a closer look at how parallel start points can save our day when designing a layout. If you're working with a track system that consists of predefined track pieces, like for instance over here Märklin C track, then the curves that you get, they are all predefined and they have their standard radius, which is exactly matched to one turnout combination. And all will go fully automatic, more or less. But what happens if you use a brand like Pico or Tillich that uses solely flex rail? Then these curves are not predefined, we have to bend them ourselves. And how can we keep the exact distance? That is where the parallel start point comes in very handy. Let's have a look. Alright, so now we have changed our track to Pico 75 and that has only flex track. And we want to do the same. I already laid down two of these turnouts in this combination, just like we did with the Märklin a while ago. And I want to make a double track curve here down. And well, the first question already is, what is the length to get from here to exactly there? We have to cut the rails ourselves, so we better have a look. Luckily, we can read out the coordinate of this point here at the bottom, 185.5. This coordinate reads 365.6. The difference, if I quickly calculate that, is 180.1. So let me cut a 180.1 in the toolbox flex rail. There we go, straight and fix, and there it is. Now we have them perfectly aligned and I can already start my first curve. Let's do this one somewhat like that. And now I want to lay the next curve, but the question is, where should I go? We can eyeball it more or less, but I like to be 100% accurate. So what can we do? Well, what we can do is make a parallel start point based on this one and place it over there such that it exactly fits. So the first question is, when I have a turnout combination like this, what is my track distance with the Pico 75 track? Well, again, our coordinate system here at the bottom comes to the rescue. I started at 0 and now it is at 50.5. That means that is my track distance. I'm now going to make a parallel start point over here. Right click and then parallel start point. And the distance is 50.5. I just figured that out. I have to take care, is it left or right? Well, we want it at this side, which is seen from this arrow. It is on the left, and I want it to point the other direction, which means opposite. I can place it, fix it, and there it is. The exact track distance of 50.5 that we need. And now I can hit the spacebar and connect my flex track and it will be 100% accurate. Well, let's do a little bit more. Suppose that we would like to create a railway station over here with a platform on, let's say, double the standard track distance. What we can do first is create a straight track over here. And we could already create another straight track over there. And I was too soon with that because I want, let me move that out of the way. I want a platform in between. So again, we are going to make a parallel start point, a right click, parallel start point. This time I want double the distance or maybe 120, why not? No, 101 is exactly double the distance. Let's figure out where we want to have it. Over there, that is on the right, and this time in the same direction, like that, place and close. There it is. And I can now connect this rail to it, and then we already see how our station is going to look like. Yeah, that's great. Maybe this is a dead end track, I don't know, but we are going to build a platform here. But now I have to get my turnout such that I can get there. Well, let's do the first turnout and assume that we come from a curve. Then this turnout would be the perfect one. If I now immediately connect a turnout like this, what we see now is, the track distance is not okay. Obviously, we need a little bit of a straight here in between, but the question is again, how long? Well, that we can again eyeball, but that is not very nice. The solution that I always use is just add another track, keep it straight, like this, keep it straight, and then place, maybe add another track here also, why not? Keep it straight, and then add your turnout, move your turnout and try to zoom in as far as possible, and then click control left click, and then we can eyeball it that it is exactly on top. Well, let me zoom out a bit and zoom in a bit again, that I can see exactly what I'm doing. This should do it, a bit to the right. This is accurate enough. What we can do now is left click to select, and then a right click and reshape, and then we can connect this rail. That's okay, and we do the exact same. This one is not needed anymore, and this one is long enough. A right click and reshape and connect that. Now we have we see over here that the correct length to do this the next time, we know that it is 57, and it will be less work. We have to do the same over here to make a nice little curve over here. What I'm going to do is again use this as a sort of jig. What I like is a curve with a radius of at least 600. Why not exactly 600? Or what we can also do is put a little helper rail on there, and then make this thing a bit shorter, reshape, make it shorter. Let's say we go exactly until that vertical line touches the other rail like this, and there we fix it. And then we reshape this one, and that should automatically find its partner, and that has a very nice radius. That's one way of doing it. If you want an exact radius, let's go back then to this situation. We want an exact radius. Then we first create the radius that we want. Let's say we want exactly 600, and I happen to know that the turnouts are 12 degrees. So make a curve of 12 degrees, and there it is. And now, in exactly the same method as we did with the turnout, we just try maximize, zoom in, and then try to pick it up and place it as accurate as possible. I think this should do it. And now we can again reshape both rails. Right click, reshape, that should be able to find them. And this one we can also right click and reshape, and it should be able to find it. And that is the exact curve. Two methods to do this. Anyhow, in quite a lot of situations, your parallel start point can come to the rescue when using flex rail. Of course, you can also eyeball it and try to make it accurate enough, but I like to work precise. Well, in the next video, I think it's going to be time to have a look at layers. Maybe see you back there. In the meantime, have fun.